This is your home for the Trojans. Girard Sports Live.
Snap and leans forward, and that's touchdown number 4 for Scott Moore.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Pregame, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net.
Looks, throw over to Adolph, quickly down inside, wrap around Boatman, found herself in the right place, foul, and the bucket!
He'll try a 3 and hits. Adolph with it up top, being guarded by Gass. Girard down the lane, off the glass, and good. Nice instinct by Adolph to just take it to the bucket.
Fielded on the short hop, fires this one across. Able to throw the runner out by a step and a half.
Pitch to the outside to Ashbacher. Gets a good block on the outside, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's time for the Trojans. On your home for Girard High School Athletics. Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live.
To Frank Jameson Field, Girard, Kansas. A beautiful night for senior night here in Girard as the Trojans welcome in the Anderson County Bulldogs. It's the last game of the regular season. The Trojans playing for all-important postseason seeding as Anderson County has already been statistically eliminated from the playoffs, but the Trojans a lot to play for tonight. As to now win tonight would go a long way deciding who and where you end up playing in the first round of the playoffs. So the Trojans still have something to play for here tonight. Of course, pride as well, as it's senior night here in Girard, and we'll have all that coming up. That's why we're getting a bit of an early start tonight here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. Brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Flying solo tonight in the pregame shows, Jess Murphy getting prepared for senior night tonight. And he'll be part of the festivities down there on the field. All that coming up here in just a little while. As we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you your area matchups, the keys to the game, your starting lineups. Of course, senior night somewhere in there, and eventually a kickoff tonight from here in Girard. The Trojans and the Bulldogs getting set to face off on Girard Sports Live.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Welcome back to Frank Jamison Field here in Girard. Trojans getting set to take on the Anderson County Bulldogs. Senior night tonight here in Girard. We do want to let you know that Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in southeast Kansas, with Crawcan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crawcan has to offer at ckt.net. We're just talking to Daryl off camera. It's a beautiful night, and we've had wonderful luck this year. And I said that the theory on that is that we're getting wonderful weather because we're not at Anderson County on top of the press box on top of a hill. And nestled in here at home in Girard, a beautiful night for football. A lot of matchups going on around the area. Let's take a look right now. Our area matchups brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing, can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. All right, starting small tonight, Oswego at 5-2 is at 3-4 Sedan. Winless Independence has a shot tonight against 1-6 Rose Hill, so a chance for the Bulldogs to get their first win of the season. Central Heights at 4-3 is on the road at 7-0 Humboldt. 6-1 Marmaton Valley is at 2-5 St. Paul. And then in our district, that's 3A District 2, Iola at 4-3 is at 5-2 Prairie View. The Trojans got that experience last week and hoping to bounce back tonight against Anderson County. Colgan at 6-1 is at Southeast at 0-7. That's your running clock watch on that game. Pleasanton 3-4 is at 2-5 Erie. Uniontown at 2-5 is at 4-3 Jayhawk Lynn. 3-4 Fredonia is at 2-5 Cherryvale. And then a big one tonight going on over in Pittsburgh is 4-3 Topeka comes in to take on 5-2 Pittsburgh. And it'll be a pretty physical game tonight over at Hutch Fields. Fort Scott at 4-3 is at 2-5 Coffeyville. And Lebec County at 4-3 is on the road to take on 5-2 Chanute. And, of course, that was a thrilling game Friday night as the Dragons edged out Chanute in overtime, recovering a fumble in overtime to ice the game away. And they come away with the victory on the road. That's a big one as the Blue Comets giving the Dragons fits the last few years. Fort Scott, I'm sorry, we already did that one. Parsons at 2-5 is at 5-2 Columbus. Columbus trying to bounce back after the loss to Frontenac. Neodesha 2-5 is at 7-0 Frontenac. That's another running clock watch tonight. Game could be over before dark. Wellsville at 7-0 is at 4-3 Burlington. That's a look at your local matchups. We'll take a quick break. We come back. We'll get to keys to the game, starting lineups, and senior night from here in Girard as the Trojans welcome in the Anderson County Bulldogs. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
The first one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
Communicating with current and potential customers is a must in the world of business. Advertising is nothing more than communication and an invitation. Look no further than Norris Advertising, offering a wide variety of services from billboards, radio across the 4 states, and digital ad services like ZTV, YouTube, geofencing, streaming, and more beyond the local view. Looking to upgrade your storefront? Norris Advertising is your go-to for local digital sign sales. Norris Advertising. Get your ads to work.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Hey, welcome back to Frank Jamison Field. Girard, America, getting set for senior night tonight. The Trojans welcoming in the Anderson County Bulldogs. I'm Josh Lettner. Jess Murphy down on the field, working the room, getting set for senior night tonight. Gracie being honored as part of the volleyball team, of course, and just generally being a senior. And we'll have all that coming up here in just a few minutes on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. We already take a look at the area matchups. Got some good games going on tonight across the area. And, of course, everybody seems to have Jess's cell number. So if you get a score update on any of those games, just go ahead and text Jess Murphy, and we'll report those out to everybody. We're about 28 minutes from kickoff. We've got some senior night festivities getting ready to happen down there on the field. I think maybe we'll sneak in another break before senior night, and that'll put us in front of the chains tonight for the pregame show. As we've got senior night coming up, we'll get you your keys to the game, your starting lineups, and, of course, opening kickoff from Frank Jameson Field tonight here in Girard as the Trojans playing for some playoff seeding and trying to honor the senior class tonight as well. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Are you tired of waiting for your internet to load at a snail's pace? Or feeling like your connection is slower than a sloth's morning routine? Maybe your current internet feels as speedy as a sunbathing turtle. Well, say goodbye to the slow lane and welcome to Crawcan Fiber Optic Internet, where we leave the slow movers in the dust. You'll zoom through the web faster than Sharky being swarmed by his adoring fans. Crawcan Fiber Optic Internet, because life's too short to wait for slow connections.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field in Girard, Kansas, getting set for senior night here in Girard as the Trojans welcome in the Anderson County Bulldogs. I'm Josh Ledner, Jess Murphy down on the field. Mission Commander Daryl McLeod's over in Mission Control, flipping the switches, turning the knobs, making it all happen tonight here on Girard Sports Live as we're happy to be able to bring you senior night. That's coming up here in just a little bit. It's obvious that preparations are being made to begin forming a committee on beginning senior night, and that'll be coming up very quickly. We do have your keys to the game coming up, along with the starting lineups and the opening kickoff. Trojans coming off a 49-14 loss at Prairie View last week, dropped the Trojans to 4-3 overall. They're 2-2 in Class 3A District 2. Anderson County just 1-6 overall. They're 0-4 in the district. Their last game was a 33-14 loss at Santa Fe Trail. Common opponent, though, when they played Prairie View. The Buffaloes beat them 51-14 in Garnett. So they didn't fare any better against Prairie View than the Trojans did. But today is a new day, and Girard's still a lot to play for this season, as they are going to the playoffs for certain, and Anderson County is not. And the Trojans just trying to shut the door on the season here by getting a win over Prairie View. And we're hoping that they get off to a quick start, to quote Topeka coach Jason Philbeck. I was listening to him as he was talking to Eddie Lomschek tonight, and he said that his team had struggled with brain farts and slow starts, and we're certainly hoping the Trojans can avoid a slow start here tonight in Girard. And we've seen them have some trouble with that earlier on this season. But when they start hot, they're a tough team to beat, and especially at home here in Girard. So hoping to end this season with a bang. And they're beginning the senior night festivities, so I will be quiet.
Manager for the football team is the daughter of Rudy and Rosa Amaya Reyes, escorted by Christian Amaya Reyes and Rudy Amaya Reyes. Aaron Bauer participates in football, is the son of Mickey and Jennifer Bauer. Zach Benzo participates in football, is the son of Mike and Joni Benzo. Levi Blair participates in football, is the son of Bruce and Christy Blair. Aaron Dubrava participates in football, is the son of Kurt and Amy Dubrava. Mason Gilmore participates in football, is the son of Annabeth and Grant Gilmore. Robert Larson participates in football, is the son of Brian and Delee Larson. Scott Moore participates in football, is the son of Chris and Trisha Moore. Mackenzie Russell is a manager for the football team, is the daughter of Chad and Dolly Russell. Siler Salmons participates in football, is the son of Nicole Snell and Jacob and Amanda Salmons. Rachel Bennett participates in football. Volleyball is the daughter of Travis and Cindy Bennett. Lindsay Bryant participates in volleyball, is the daughter of Josh and Teresa Bryant. Kaylee David participates in volleyball, is the daughter of Brian and Jill David. Gracie Murphy participates in volleyball, is the daughter of Jess and Cindy Murphy. Elena and Houston McGowan. Elena participates in volleyball, and Houston participates in cross country. They are the twins of Dale and Kylie McGowan. Jariah Adolph, who participates in cross country, is the daughter of Rob and Kelly Adolph. Emily Ferguson participates in cross country, is the daughter of Todd and Lori Ferguson. Tyrell Humble. Participates in cross country. Is the son of Orrin and Lacey Humble. Caroline Jagels is the manager for the cross country team, as well as a member of band and debate, is the daughter of Josh Jagels and Laura Jagels. Kaylin McAtee participates in cross country and is on the debate team, is the daughter of Justin and Mackenzie McAtee. Natalia O'Neilio participates in cross country, is the daughter of Robert and Abby O'Neilio. Jenna Hughes participates in golf, is the daughter of Josh Hughes and Jenny Kennedy. Jordan Oplotnik participates in golf, band, and color guard, is the daughter of Ronnie and Sherilyn Oplotnik. Ariana Ramirez participates in golf and is a member of the band and color guard, is the daughter of Brian and Marcia Bean. Valeria Garcia participates in band, is the daughter of Marcos and Tamara Garcia, escorted tonight by her sister Paloma Garcia and Aunt Justine Sullivan. JC No, member of the band, is the daughter of Chris and Lori No. Kenneth Pope, who is a member of the band, is the son of Les and Sabrina Pope. Stephen Robeson participates in band, is the son of Brian Robeson and Lori Masters. Sarah Rose participates in band and color guard, is the daughter of Mark and Joanna Rose. Ariana Saran participates in band, is the daughter of Dallas and Crystal Saran. Isabella Walsh participates in band, is the daughter of Jeremiah and Janine Walsh. Haley Warner, member of the band, is the daughter of Elisa Baker, Patrick Warner, and Brian Wells. Abigail Ziebert participates in band, is the daughter of Kevin and Michelle Ziebert. Carlin Fisher participates in girls golf, is on the debate team, is the daughter of Mike and Krista Fisher. Thanks again to the seniors and their parents for their outstanding contributions to USD 248. Seniors, we wish you the best and thank you for your commitment to your activities.
All right, congratulations to all the seniors tonight. Girard class of 2025. Man, I feel old, Jess, just saying that.
You ought to have one.
2020. I thought we had our flying cars by now. Sheesh.
Well,
every movie I watched as a kid, if it was set in 2024, there were flying cars.
I'm pretty sure Back to the Future Day went to like 2024. Didn't they go back?
Yeah, and
they had
flying cars.
Floating skateboards
they
for
had,
sure.
Yeah, at least. Well, all I can say is I'm disappointed, Jess. We'll step away for a quick break. We come back, we'll get your keys to the game, starting lineups as we get closer to kickoff here in Girard. It's senior night. Trojans welcome you in. The Anderson County Bulldogs getting ready to watch some Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the Four States winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field, Girard, Kansas, getting set for tonight's game between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. Josh Ledner now joining me in the booth. Jess Murphy, got Daryl McLeod in there throwing the switches, making it all happen, and our camera operator, Sarah Goebel. Tonight, all of us happy to bring you senior night from here in Girard. And Jess, Trojans got off to a terrible start last week against Prairie View, 28-0. They were down before the offense really got in gear and got things going. So you got to think tonight against a lesser opponent in Anderson County, a team that you should beat, you'd hope that the Trojans start fast tonight.
Yeah, that's always the key to a game is to get off the bus and start fast. And this Trojan team so far this year has only done that once or twice all season. And when they have got got off. Sorry, I can't talk all of a sudden. Got off to a quick start.
I have my problems, yeah.
They've played a whole 4 quarters and played well. So the other thing, too, is contain here, make your tackles. And on the offensive side, Josh, what they didn't do a very good job of up front was create room for our running backs to get some gains.
And time for the quarterback.
Yes. So and like you said, don't take anything away from Anderson County, but they're not Prairie View, so we're hopefully all those things come together and Trojans can put a complete 4-quarter game together tonight.
Those keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them or their family. Stop by and see them at the intersections of Highways 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Trojans getting set to take the field through the giant inflatable football helmet. They did not have cool stuff like that when I was in high school, but it's a pretty cool addition to the game night experience here in Girard. And Jess, I guess since we're doing good on time, let's go ahead and jump to the starting lineups for tonight's game. Our starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carla Sands will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500.
All right, so Anderson County Bulldogs are going to start number 4, Aiden Steele, number 8, Alex Smith, number 13, Christopher Barnett, number 14, Garrett Tucker, number 15, Landon Schillig, number 29, Albert Thacker, number 32, Cameron Wilson, number 56, Quentin King, number 58, Miles Poe, number 75, Andrew Kittakaisi, and number 77, Huck Young.
Okay, thumbs up on that one. Good. Kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Spelled it out.
Rolls right off the tongue, just like it's spelled, Jess.
Just like it's spelled.
Just like it's spelled.
So for your Trojan offensively, they're going to run out their number 2, Gannon Clark. Number 10, Corvin Bowen. Number 18, Siler Salmons. Number 25, Levi Blair. Number 35, Mason Gilmore. Number 40, Scott Moore. Number 53, Owen Murphy. Number 55, Blake Brocob. Number 70, Caleb Humble. Number 73, Aaron DeBrava. And number 75, Zach Benzo.
All right. Your starting lineups for tonight's game. Siler Salmons, senior quarterback, going to get the start tonight.
And good thing he's back healthy. He's missed the last couple of games with a shoulder injury.
That rough tackle along the sidelines at Iola. I did manage to see that through the screen.
All the way over there.
All right, Trojans getting set to host Anderson County. Again, the Trojans coming into tonight's game 4-3. They're 2-2 in the district. Anderson County 1-6. They are 0-4 in the district. Trojans coming off a 49-14 loss on the road last week at Prairie View. And two teams doing the exact same thing to each other. Trojans and the Buffaloes running same offense, same defense. And Prairie View just did it quite a bit better on that night and got the better of the Trojans as they try to bounce back tonight, pick up a win to finish the regular season against Anderson County here, get out of district play into the playoffs. And we'll just see who they end up playing. I think there's a real good chance we could be going to Frontenac.
I talked to Coach Philpott about that.
Yeah?
So, yeah, if you want to
let's visit about that.
Let's come back after. You want to take a break on the national anthem? We'll visit about that, or you want to?
No, let's go ahead and have the national anthem, Jess.
Okay. I don't want to get mid-conversation.
We want to let the band have their moment. It's.
Please stand or move your hats as the Girard Trojan Band, under the direction of Jenna Morris, plays our national anthem.
Trojan Marching Band with our national anthem. And Jess, we were talking earlier about possible postseason seeding. I guess we can wade into those weeds now.
Yep. So Coach Philpott was trying to do his best to explain it to me. And so 2 teams come out of each district, right? It ends up being a 16-team tournament on the east side of the state. So the winners of each district gets the 1 seed. Correct? Because there 4 teams that come out of each district? I
believe so.
Yeah. So 4 times 4 equals 16. Yeah. So there's 4 districts. So 4 district champions become the 1 seeds. And then they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on record. So they will reseed them coming out of these districts. And then 5 through 8, or however the math works, become the next set of rankings.
Second place teams out of the districts.
And then the third
based on record.
Right. And then it all becomes based on record, how they get seeded into a bracket that comes down to the East champion to go play for the state.
So no more East-West nonsense.
Right.
Right. Not my front door is 10 feet east of your front door. So.
Or no like by districts to where we automatically have to go to play as a second place team would have to go play, the third place team out of the other district. That there's no by districts. It all sets into a 16-team bracket.
One big bracket. Yep. Well, that's interesting.
First year of it.
See how it all plays out. Getting ready for the coin toss down there on the field. Just, looking across, not great numbers for Anderson County. You got a lot of kids over there in street clothes.
I did talk to their coaches about that, and yes, they've had significant amount of injuries this year, and they're down to what they've got, and their coaches were just happy to still have enough to be here to play.
Just trying to get through it.
Yes.
Yep.
They're good spirits. They were laughing, joking. They were wonderful people, and they understand that they just don't have the horses this late in the season.
Yeah, and small school football in Kansas, sometimes it's genetics, and then sometimes kids don't participate, and we've seen some of that occur in Osawatomie. Their entire football season got canceled. They couldn't field a team, and I don't think that's necessarily a numbers issue as much as it is just a kids
participation.
Kind of lost the passion for it.
Yep. It's hard,
and they have not been good. And that's kind of in a danger of getting on a down streak like that.
Yep. So Trojans won the toss, and they're going to defer. And Anderson County will receive the kickoff.
So we'll get a look at that Bulldog offense coming up. The Trojans will have the kickoff to start the second half. So they want to get off to a quick start here tonight against the Anderson County Bulldogs. Kids set for the opening kick, brought to you by Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Coach Philpott getting some final words of encouragement to his kickoff coverage team. Got about 2 minutes to kick off. Jess, you been fishing this week?
I have not.
What?
No, I have not. But I tell you what I have done is Monday night our girls won districts in volleyball, beat a really good West Franklin team out of Pomona up north. They were pretty good. Beat Iola, beat Columbus. So they went on. They play tomorrow at 1 o'clock. If anybody's not doing anything, come fill up Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium at 1 o'clock high school sub-state volleyball.
Right on. We certainly wish the Trojans good luck in that one.
Trip to state. We might be going to Hutch next weekend, Josh. Want to tag along?
Hutch, that's the Joplin of the Plains.
Set kick for the Trojans. Zeb Poland.
You going to go to the salt mine if you go out there?
I feel like I live in the salt mines. So.
I'm not gonna dip into that.
They fielded about the 20-yard
Was Christopher Barnett on the carry, the 5'10 sophomore. Sets the Anderson County Bulldogs up 1st and 10, and they're going to mark him down at the 26.
So Trojans are going to come out in their typical 3-man down lineman front here.
And we watched in the pregame, there could be some backfield chicanery between the quarterback and the tailback, but there's just a solid run straight ahead. And that was Cameron Wilson on the carry, and we've said his name quite a bit over the last few years as he picks up about 6 on first down.
Yep, and Larson and DeBrava there on the tackle, but not before he got a good yard. Trojans need to pursue to the football just a little bit tighter here to start out.
2nd down and a long 3 at about the 33-yard line. Steele in the pocket. He's going to throw over the middle and throws behind his intended receiver. And it's going to fall incomplete. I think it bounced off the Girard defender, had the best shot at it. I didn't catch the number, but almost an interception there, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
It might have hit the back judge. I mean, the ref might have, yeah. But that was just a real quick slant and go, and they had him if he would have made a little more accurate pass.
And they threw it around all over the place in the warm-up, so you notice the team that wants to put it in the air every once in a while. There's Aiden Steele on the carry, and he's going to have enough for a first down up to about the 40-yard line. See, we're going to mark it at the 39, a gain of 7, and a first down.
Now they ran a little counter play. They showed run to the left and give it to the guy in motion coming to back right, and Corvin Bowen is able to upend him at the knees. And now they're somehow making Corvin Bowen leave the field. I don't know. Equipment issue, maybe?
He doesn't appear to be messing with any equipment. That quick hitter out to the outside, tipped and dropped, and Levi Blair had a shot at it at the end of that play, but it falls to the turf incomplete. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, wide receiver screen there. Trojans wasn't fooled by it and got the ball tipped up the air, and Trojans Levi Blair almost could have took that back to the house.
2nd down and 10 from the 39. Landon Schillig is in the quarterback slot. He's going to hand it off to Steele as he's wrapped up quickly in the backfield, and then finally the cavalry gets there for the Trojans. And it's a loss of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, Trojans quick to get to him in the backfield. Steele did a good job of spinning out initial contact, but Aaron DeBrava was there to clean it up. Big loss.
3rd and 13 at the 36. Too wide to the near side this time for Landon Schillig. Now Schillig back to pass, has a man over the top, and just too high for Steele coming out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 4th down for Anderson County.
Looks like they're bringing on their punt team right there, but there again, he was kind of open there in the flat coming out of the backfield right there, but just a little errant throw, but I don't know if he would, even if he would have caught it, would have had enough for the first down.
Yeah, he would have been catching it over his head, twisting around. I don't know.
Trojans had 3 or 4 guys in a zone coverage behind him just guarding the sticks.
Corbin Bowen to field the punt. It takes a Bulldog bounce. Bowen doesn't touch it, loses his footing, falls down. Fortunately, doesn't touch the ball. And so it's touchdown at the 26-yard line. That's where the Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, that
wasn't pretty.
That bout got really ugly there. Corbin lost his balance or his footing, and ball spinning around, bouncing different ways. But luckily for the Trojans, they just down to punt and is going to have pretty good field position here on their first possession.
Ten minutes left to play first quarter. Trojans' first offensive possession of the night. As Salmon's hands off, and that's Mason Gilmore. There's a flag on the backside of the play. And where it's thrown, I think we might be in the neighborhood of some holding, perhaps. We're not supposed to speculate, Jess.
Nope. They're discussing it.
Although I am an eager speculator.
Chop block. That's a big one.
Yep.
And we discussed a little bit how those Trojan linemen come off sometimes firing just straight off the ball, and if someone contacts a defender up high when they're taking out their legs, that's the definition of a chop block.
So it'll bring up a 1st down and 20 from the Trojan 16. Salmons runs a play in. Now Trojans line up. Salmons takes the snap, hand around to Corvin Bowen. He gets around the corner across the 20 to about the 21. He'll pick up 5 on the carry.
Just a little quick hitter, the inside handoff to the man in motion, and that play will break every now and then, but sometimes you have to get those defenders worried about the ball carrier inside. Josh, we talk about this flexbone offense depends so much on that first man through to open up the whole playbook.
Trojans looking at a 2nd and 15 from the 21. They're going to quick pitch it to the outside. This is Levi Blair. Sheds one tackler out across the 25 to about the 26. So back to the original line of scrimmage before this whole thing started, and it'll be, well, they're going to give him all the way out to the 28, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
A good hard run there by Levi after on the option play. Corner was there, so the penalty right now has got him behind the stick. See if they can't find something to get 8 yards right here.
There's a flag coming in, and it's offsides against Anderson County, so the Trojans will pick up 5 right there.
Yep, makes
3rd and 3 is a lot more manageable.
Makes it a lot more manageable. See if we can't run something hard hitting, quick hitting just to get a 1st down and get back ahead of the chains.
Third down and 3 here for the Trojans. Gilmore in the backfield behind Salmons. He'll take the snap. Seiler's going to keep it off the left side. That's Scott Moore. And he breaks through, and he's off to the races. And Scott Moore is going to take this one to the house. 64 yards for Scott Moore, and the Trojans out to a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, just Wildcat defense right there. Scott just runs it up the middle, breaks it for a big gainer, give Trojans 6 points.
67 yards, pardon me. Trojans on to attempt the extra point.
Poland's got to come back and get the tee.
Set the kick is Zed Poland.
Low snap. Trojans are going to try and make some chicken salad here as he throws it back across his body, tipped right back into the hands of Ognabeni, and he catches his own deflection, but unable to do much after that, as it didn't end in disaster.
Nope.
But the Trojans don't get the 2. They're up 6-0. We'll step away for a quick break when we come back. Trojans back on defense trying to get a stop. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Anderson County, 0.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Underway here as the ball's kicked off, and nice tackle by Aiden Ashbacher to stop the ball carrier at about the 30-yard line, and that's where Anderson County will have it to start this possession, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Aiden just come flying through there and threw a shoulder tackle in and got the ball carrier down to the turf.
Schillig lines up in the gun, 2 wide receivers in this set. He'll take the snap and gives it straight ahead to Cameron Wilson. And the Trojans shut that down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, Brocob right there defending the middle like he's done so many times, and he just can't get through the middle linebacker there.
So 2nd down and 8 now for Anderson County. And I don't think up the middle is necessarily the way you're going to want to attack this Trojan defense. Bring Twins to the near side. Schillig in the gun, and there's a flag before the snap. It's legal procedure against Anderson County. Did you see any movement?
I didn't. I don't know.
Not either.
But
that's going to back him up.
The white hat sure did see it.
Yes,
so
he did.
Loss of 5.
Bring up 2nd and 13.
Full start against Anderson County. Brings up 2nd down and 13.
Ball's down to 27. 4 wide in this set. Back to pass. It's tipped, and Trojans, couple of different guys had a shot at it, and nobody could haul it in.
Yeah, that was tipped at the line of scrimmage, batted up, and I think it went through 3 Trojan defenders and still found its way to the turf to give Anderson County a 3rd and long right here.
3rd 13 from the 27. Trojan linebackers are dropping into coverage there and got their hands up. I think that was Brocob. Pass complete. Outside, this is Steele. He's probably one of their best athletes, and he'll have enough for the 1st down up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, he caught that with nobody around. That zone coverage of the Trojans might have to start finding a man to start coming in to guard the flat right there.
Gain of 17 on the play. 1st and 10 now for Anderson County.
Good for Anderson County 1st down.
Schillig still operating out of the gun. They'll put Steele in motion. Quick pitch to the outside to Wilson, and he finds a seam, but he's cut down by Bowen at midfield. But not before he picks up about 7 yards there on 1st down.
Yeah, that Trojan defense is, we talked about it last week when Bowen playing free safeties, making the tackle on running plays. That interior line of the Trojans got to get a little bit more physical, get off their blocks.
So 2nd and 3. Really opens up the playbook for Coach Catloth's team. Schillig takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Wilson again. Working off that left side, and he'll have enough for a 1st down out across the 45 to the 43.
Yeah, they found something that's working off that left side. Trojans might need to stunt, blitz, or something here.
I'm going to get him all the way, 43. Under 6 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. Trojans leading at 6-0, but Anderson County putting a drive together here. Schillig's going to keep this off that left side. The Trojans bring him down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play, up to about the 39.
Yeah, Zach Benzo coming from that nose guard position had quite a bit of penetration right there, and it freed up the linebacker there to make a lot better stop here and just held him to, a 4-yard gain instead of a 6 or 8-yard gain.
So 2nd down at 6 now. Schillig in the gun, Steele in the backfield with him. Steele will get it straight up the gut, and he fights through. I'm sorry, that was Wilson. Fought through one tackle and then kind of hit the brakes and was brought down. But not before he picks up the first down up to about the 33.
Yeah, Larson just kind of reached out and grabbed him by the shirt, and then Brokaw come in there to finish him off. But, you know, Trojans need to realize Anderson County's not going to bow down. They need to get in here and hit somebody.
1st and 10 from the Trojan 33. Steele trying to get around that left edge. Trojans do a good job of staying disciplined on defense, not biting on the fake, and they stop him after a gain of about 3.
Now, Scott Moore, first man through, was able to get his hands on him and slow him down to get him to the corner, and the rest of the Trojan defense gobbled him up.
Ball rests at the 31. Call it a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Too wide to the near side. Steele in the backfield with Schillig. He'll take the snap. There's a flag, and they blow it dead.
That would be offensive then.
And 2 Anderson County receivers ran into each other and knocked each other down here on the near side. So this flag may end up kind of being a net positive for Anderson County.
Yeah, it was a false start again on the Anderson County offense, and I don't know who that's on. I'm not seeing any obvious jumps. So
somebody right in front of the official.
Evidently.
Second down, 13.
I'm going to call it 2nd down and 12, Jess. No, 13's closer. You're right. He's right. 3 wide to the near side. High snap. Schillig has a hard time handling it. He's pressured from behind and just throws it away. And avoids a huge loss, possibly a turnover on the play. And it brings up a 3rd and long for Anderson County.
That's a great job there by Schillig for the Bulldogs to just keep his composure, find that football, and throw it away as he was getting intense pressure as that ball was bouncing off.
And he had given up so much yardage that that's as good as a completion there.
Yes.
Just throwing it away and getting it back to the original line of scrimmage.
But it does bring up 3rd and 13, so.
Sure does.
See if this Trojan defense can make a big 3rd down stand right here.
Ball rests at the 36. They need to reach the 24 to get a 1st down. Now to Steele coming back the other way, almost like some sort of wide receiver counter screen. And Trojans are right there to shut it down. It'll bring up 4th down and long.
Yeah, they kind of ran that back against the grain. And
yeah,
Steele, when he got to the middle, he found big number 75, Zach Benzo, still standing in these no-guard positions, and said, thank you. Like, no gain right here.
Gain of nada on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 13.
Brings up 4th down.
At the 36. And
I don't know why.
Coming out there, are they going for this?
Yeah, they're going to go for it. Positive territory. I mean, you punt it, you give up 10 yards of field positions.
Schillig in the gun. Here's the snap. Rolling near side, looking downfield. He lets it fly.
Oh.
It's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. That was Regan Jasper, and he had a long way to go if he'd have caught that one, Jess.
Yes, he did. And that's 59 for the Trojans. Liam Liedstrom is with the pass deflection. Did a great job there to turn the Bulldogs over on downs and give this high-powered Trojan offense another crack at it.
3:21 to play. First quarter, Trojans leading by 6. Get it back here on the turnover on downs. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 36. Salmons with the quick pitch to the outside, gets it to Bowen, but Anderson County doing a good job stringing him out, and a penalty flag comes in late from the backside.
Thrown a long way. That ref's got a great arm. He saw something from way back there. Had to be something on the tackle, I would assume.
Well,
a lot
of conversation.
Long discussion.
Well, it's better to debate an issue without resolving it, Jess, than to resolve an issue without debating it.
They decided just to wave it off after further discussion. There was no penalty.
No harm, no foul. 2nd down and 12 for the Trojans.
We talk about running that option play and staying vertical with the line of scrimmage. This Trojan offense tried to run that not vertically and gave up too much ground.
Retro vertically. Ball's at the 32. They keep trying to get around the end. Is Blair going far side this time, and he has some room, and he's out near the sticks, and it's going to depend on the spot. I think they're going to have him just – nope. They're going to say first down.
Yeah, that far side official waved the sticks on down. Good hard run there by Levi to pick up enough yardage for the first down.
Call it a gain of 12 for Blair. First and 10 for the Trojans.
He was tackled hard at the end of it, and here comes Cullen into the game. Has he been in the game this whole time?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. We probably should know that, Josh.
Well, you'd think somebody be paying attention. Cullen in the pistol. Handoff. Nope. He'll keep it. And first man through. Got through pretty easy. Ben Cullen picks up just 1.5 yards maybe there on first down. Will bring up 2nd down and a long 8.
Yeah, Bulldogs had the pitch man covered. I mean, they were flying out to the pitch man as the Trojans have ran that wide most of the time here. So Ben cut it upfield, but the backside linebacker was stayed home and made the tackle.
2nd and 8 at the Trojan 48. Minute 49 to play, first quarter. Trojans up 6-0 on Anderson County. Trying to take advantage of a turnover on downs. Deep in their own territory. Cullen's just going to tuck it and get what he can. He's out across midfield to about the 47. Took a shot out of bounds. No flag, and it'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that time Anderson County doubled Scott Moore on the far side as he's running a post route. And Ben Cullen did a good job of probably just tucking that and getting what he could to bring up a 3rd manageable.
3rd and 4 at the 44. Cullen give him 4 on the carry. Gannon Clark heads to the sideline. Aiden Ashbacher into the game for Girard. Now a timeout, and Coach Philpott a little bit upset with his team there. Maybe some miscommunication. They're going to talk it over. We'll take a quick break. Less than a minute to play. First quarter, Trojans lead at 6-0. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
.58 seconds to play, first quarter. Trojans coming out of a timeout. I think they had a personnel issue there and had to call a timeout to avoid the penalty in this situation. Looking at a 3rd and 4 from their own 48. They need to reach the 44 for a first down. Cullen in the backfield. They'll put Blair in motion, and now another whistle and a flag.
Yep, 28 come across for the Bulldogs, got in the neutral zone.
And that could be enough to move the sticks.
Should be.
It is. Trojans get a first down by way of penalty.
Now that's 2 hard counts for the Trojan offense, so that's one play that's working well.
So 1st and 10. From the Bulldog 43. Cullen in the pistol. He'll give it off to Junior Love straight up the gut, and he powers ahead to about the 39-yard line, 40 maybe.
Brought down by.
It's not the most generous spot back at the 40-yard line. I'll say picked up 3 there on first down.
Yeah, that was just a good job by the Bulldogs linebackers because the Trojan offensive line had a 3-yard cushion there.
They're going to give it again to Love right up the middle, and he's still fighting. And he'll get another, let's call it 3 yards on the carry up to about the 37.
Yeah, this is the old, 3 times 4 equals, Josh, first down, because he just keeps getting 3 yards at a time, but that's going to be the only play in the first quarter.
Well, that does it for the first quarter. Trojans lead at 6-0. And looking at a big third down when they come back. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live. Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
Third down and 4 for the Trojans. Flags after the snap. They're going to blow this one dead. And we're going to have a legal procedure against the Trojans, and it'll make it a third down and long situation.
Yeah, I think we had 2 men in motion right there. Which, nothing new for this Trojan offense. They use a lot of motion. And
I was thinking about that as the title of our new musical, Jess. 2 men in motion.
That'd be a good 90s boy band.
Yeah. Except I think technically there needs to be more than 2 of them.
Not if you, yeah. I'll just watch the football game right here.
Third down and 9 for the Trojans now following the legal procedure penalty. They bring a blitz straight across the middle. He finds his receiver. Levi Blair makes the catch. It's going to be just short of the first down, and Ben Cullen took a hit on it. But they completed the pass, and now 4th down and short. I think Trojans going for it here, Jess.
Yeah, just line up here and see what you can do. But way to stand his ground. Levi Blair was probably the 3rd read for young Ben Cullen as he found him and drilled him in between these 2 and these 5. And they are going Wildcat here.
Fumble by Scott Moore. He picks it up on the hop, though, but I think he's going to be a little bit short, perhaps, of that first down. But the far side official seems to think he got it.
I'd maybe want to, if I was Philpott, I'd ask for a measurement. Let's see where they're going. Nope, not at that spot.
And they turned it over on downs based on the spot, which is not popular.
And they never moved the chains on the other side either. If they did, maybe 1 link.
Game inches, so why measure?
But if they're going to spot it there, then you had the first down. I'm just telling you that. When they originally spotted it, it wasn't. Anyway.
Kind of cockamamie. Anyway, hand off to Wilson off the right side of that offensive line. He's able to fight forward for a gain of 2.
So Junior Love and
so it's ancient history now, dude.
Yep, Junior Love, Scott Moore, Zach Benzo getting off the bottom of that pile as they stopped him for a short gain.
2nd and 8 now at the 37. Schillig in the gun. There was some movement by the near side wide receiver.
Saw that one.
Yeah, that was Christopher Barnett. And big old flinch.
Yep, he was wanting to get a head start, being guarded there by Newton.
Schillig runs over and gets the play now. Back to the huddle for Anderson County. Under 10.5 to play first half. Get to the line, just 10 seconds left on that play clock. Schillig in the gun. Here's the snap, the handoff again to Wilson, and he's wrapped up in the backfield by Junior Love, who just shot through that gap and wrapped him up before he had a chance to get back to the line.
That's a good job there by a defensive end to get through that line, barely touched, and track that ball carrier down. It's going to bring up a long 3rd down for these Bulldogs.
That's a loss of 4 on that play. Heck of a play by Junior Love. Shut that down back at the 32. Too wide to the far side. Rolling out to the far side, complete to Steele. Makes a man miss out across the 45, and that's first down for the Bulldogs.
Yep, Leedstrom couldn't keep. He was just kind of getting outrun. He was step for step, and then Bruning had to make the tackle, but it wasn't long after he got a first down. So good play there by Anderson County Bulldogs.
Gain of 12. First and 10 for Anderson County. Schillig in the gun. Hands it off to Wilson, and he's again dropped in the backfield. Trojans onto that.
I think the ball's on the other side, yeah.
I bit on the fake, Jess.
Yeah, so did I. But nonetheless, stopped him for no gain.
For no gain, yeah. Whoever that was.
Schillig kept it.
My stat sheet, I'm using this red ink, Jess. It looks like a medieval battlefield. Second and 10 now for Anderson County. Schillig rolling near side, looking downfield, and there's a sack in the backfield. Oh, we're all going to Eastside Cafe tomorrow.
That's Brokaw.
$1 sack, short stack tomorrow at Eastside Cafe. I'll see you there.
Yes. Good job by Blake Brokaw to gather Schillig up for a big loss as the Trojan backfield didn't allow anybody to come open. See you all at Eastside in the morning.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 19. Ball's all the way back at the 46 of Anderson County. Pass is complete on the outside. Was that Steele who caught that?
I don't know, but Scott Morta made the tackle.
And there was not much working there. It'll bring up 4th down and very long, a punting situation here for Anderson County.
Nowhere to go after he caught the ball. Scott Moore was all over him. Like a well-fitted bed sheet, just clinged all over him.
That's an awkward analogy.
Oh! Yep, flag. Running into the kicker.
Little levity. And there's a flag again coming from the far side.
They smoked the kicker, the punter down there. Punter caught the snap on a short hop.
Was that Steele punting? Because he's walking around like he took a shot.
I think 4 was punting. Is that
That's
Steele?
Yeah.
There was a bad snap, and Trojan defender was all but I'd like to say maybe they even got a finger on it. That'd negate the flag if they did, but
doesn't look like it's gonna.
Personal foul.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Trojans.
So that's going to give Anderson County a new set of downs, right? Or are they so far? Isn't an automatic first down?
Shouldn't be.
Off a personal foul?
Roughing the kicker.
Yeah, automatic.
Everybody's getting in a hurry here. They haven't even spotted the ball. I think it's just a 15-yard penalty.
I think it probably comes with an automatic first down. Or are they going to make them run 4th down and 2?
I would. I think
yeah.
Everybody's confused over there on the chain gang. Hold on, White Hat. They don't.
No, there it is.
There
it
go.
is. Not right very often, Jess. Write it down.
Yep. I was hoping you was wrong.
Steele will go in motion. Schillig's going to hand it off to Wilson in the backfield. Trojans right there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
That's Junior Love again from that left side defensive end. Just the right tackle for the Bulldogs is having a real hard time getting his hands on Junior as he keeps penetrating, doing a great job of finishing when he gets there.
Hand off to Wilson off the other side. He's got some room over there, and he's pushed out of bounds. Flag comes in late from behind the offensive line. And I think we're going to have some holding against Anderson County, and that'll back them up.
A lot of flags tonight.
A lot of flags.
That was a good play. Bruning didn't knock him out of bounds to about 7 yards deep, but if there's a big hold on the corner, that's probably why he got it.
Could be why he got around that corner.
Yep.
It's going to back him up 10 all the way to the 43. Brings up a 2nd down and 20. Wilson nowhere to go as the Trojans shut it down. He's not making much hay off that left side of his offensive line. Trojans doing a good job of shooting the gaps and shutting them down. It brings up 3rd and a country mile.
Yep. Levi Blair that time's not going to get credited with the tackle. Aaron DeBrava made the tackle, but Blair stood there and took on his defender that whole time and made him cut back inside where DeBrava is able to take him down.
Third and 20. Schillig rolling, throwing, out of the reach of his intended receiver, Alex Smith. And 4th down now.
I don't know if he was overthrew his under receiver or underthrew the deep receiver because it landed right in the middle of both of them. But the Bulldogs are going to have to punt this one away. See if Bowen can't get him a punt he can handle. We haven't really seen him return very many this year. I'd like to see what he could do in an open field.
Steele gets it away, a knuckling punt fielded by Bowen. He loses it. Ball's floating around out there on the field. Trojans finally able to get on top of it. It was Newton who got on top of it for Girard, and they'll take over at their own 20 after some excitement on the punt return.
That was excitement. Bowen just kind of muffed the punt, and it was a good thing the Trojans defenders saw it bouncing around and was able to jump on it.
Just as good as a touchback, Jess. Yep. You know, I guess it's on the 19 instead of the 20. 1st and 10 for Girard. Salmons keep this one off the right side. I'm sorry, that was Cullen. Straight ahead up to about the 24.
Yep, nothing fancy there. Just quarterback power up the middle for 5 yards of the whack. That's a good way to eat up a lot of clock and march down the field.
2nd down and 5 now from the 24. And we got an official timeout as one of the Bulldogs will head over to the sideline. I don't see that number. Never mind, Jess. Calling in the pistol. 2 wide to the near side. They'll put Ashbacher in motion. Now back to pass. Quick hitter outside to Levi Blair. Cuts it upfield across the 30. 35. Gives a stiff arm out across the 40 to the 41. First down, Trojans.
Yeah, what a block by Aiden Ashbacher to seal that corner right there. He took on 2 Bulldogs to give Blair the corner. Nice little pitch and catch for the Trojans for a big gainer to give him a first down.
17 on the play.
And on the play is good for a Trojan. First down.
4.5 to play first half. Trojans trying to build on a 6-0 lead over in Anderson County. Cullen pitches outside to Ashbacher, looking for a lane, makes one man miss, spins off a second tackle, but goes down at about the 45, a gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, Steele comes shooting in there, made a good tackle, but not before Ashbacher could get about 4 yards. Good run there. Aiden made the first guy miss, but Steele was able to get him by the ankles and get him down.
So 2nd down and 6 at the 45. They'll put Ashbacher in motion again. The handoff straight ahead. Nope. It ended up with Ashbacher, and he's dropped for a loss on the play. A good defensive stop by Zach Schaefer, 155-pound, 6-foot junior. Shot in there and caught Ashbacher behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and, well, the 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, not much going on right there is that pitch. Just Bulldogs had that covered on the outside.
Lost 3 on the play. Sets up a 3rd and long here for Girard. Cullen in the pistol. 2 wide to the far side. Looking to pass. Being pressured. Ben rolls near side. Now throws back against his body. Has Corbin Bowen across the 50 and across the 45. First down, Trojans at the Bulldog 43.
That's one of them plays as it's developing. You're thinking, no, Colin, don't do it. But he throws it back across the grain for a good first down, and Trojans are going fast.
Straight ahead, this is Mason Gilmore out across the 40 to the 39.
Yep, and he lowered his head there and kind of run over a Bulldog there for a pretty good little gain there on first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6.
Trojans are going to have to huddle right here.
Quick pitch out to Bowen, being pursued. Makes one man miss out across the 40. Might get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring a 3rd down. Ooh, they may have lost a yard to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, there again, Bulldogs are doing a good job on that outside pitch play as Trojans aren't getting a corner sealed, and the Bulldogs are doing a good job of keeping contained. So maybe you have to hit them up the middle once or twice to open that up.
Calling back to pass again. Tipped off the hands of Scott Moore. Kind of had to turn into a defensive back out there on the outside as Cullen was backpedaling when he threw that one. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 for the Trojans.
Yep, he just gets that a little more air under that ball and let the much taller Scott Moore go up and get it at the high point. But Cullen kind of underthrew that. More, like you said, turned into a defensive back to break up the interception.
Trojans trusting the offense here as Moore's lined up wide on the near side. Nice blitz pickup by Gilmore over the top to Moore, just too high as Cullen overthrows him out of bounds, and it'll turn it over on downs at the Anderson County 40-yard line.
Yep, Cullen had him open that time, but, man, you took the words out of my mouth, Josh. Mason Gilmore's the reason Cullen even had time to get rid of that ball, as he picked up the blitzer, just stood him straight up in his tracks.
So 1st and 10, Anderson County from their own 40-yard line. They got to go 60 yards in a minute 20. Schillig once again in the gun. Trojan pass defense going to have to step up here. Fakes the handoff, play action over the top.
He's got him.
Has a man, got him. That's Alex Smith, and he's brought down from behind by Adrian Newton, who got beat on the move. And they'll have it all the way down to the Trojan 21.
Yep, Adrian Newton just on the old pump and go, and he bit on the pump fake, and they just outran him for a big gainer here.
49 yards on the pass play. First and 10, Anderson County. Schillig with the snap, gives it off to Wilson. He makes some moves and able to work forward for a gain of about 5, maybe 4 on first down. Up to the Trojan 17, let's call it.
Looks like we have a Bulldog timeout.
We'll take one as well. 45 seconds to play first half. Trojans trying to hold the Bulldogs out of the end zone. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Trying to protect a 6-point lead here at the end of the first half. 45 seconds left on the game clock. Trojans leading at 6-0. Anderson County with a second down at 6 at the Trojan 17. Completed a big pass play to get down here into Trojan territory. Wilson on the quick hitter to the outside. He's down to about the 15 after a gain of 2. It'll bring up a third down and about 5. Call it third down and about 4 for Anderson County.
Yeah, that's Scott Moore over there playing outside linebacker and was able to get through his blocker and make a tackle to keep him from going anywhere. But looks like he did ride him out of bounds, and they stopped the clock.
They'll run 2 wide to the near side. Wilson in the backfield with Schillig. There's a little bit of movement before the snap. No flag. Oh, pass over the middle. A couple Trojans had a shot at it, and it falls incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down and a long 4.
Now that 2 Bulldogs kind of in the same area, which allowed about 3 or 4 different Trojan defenders to be there as well, and that ball goes right through Newton's hands for pass deflection. But you're right, it brings up a fourth down here. Bulldogs want to try to get back even in this game.
Clock stopped with 36 seconds left. Steele lined up to the near side. I'm sorry, that's Smith lined up to the near side. Timeout Trojans. They want to talk it over. We'll take one as well. 36 seconds left. Trojans trying to stop Anderson County on a big fourth down when we come back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, It is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc Can.
Welcome back to Frank Jamison Field. Trojans trying to hold Anderson County on a big 4th down and 4 at the Trojan 16-yard line. 3 wide in this set. They'll put a man in motion near side. That is Steele. Here's the snap back to Schilling. Throwing over the middle. He has Steele, and that could be enough for a first down. They say the ball came out. And now the officials wanting to talk it over. Trojans are saying they have it. And now a committee. Trojan coaches calling for the possession. Now all the officials in there. And they're going to say Trojan football.
First down, Trojans.
I couldn't tell if there was a fumble, if the ball came out, or if he just didn't make the line to gain.
Right, no, I think it was simultaneous possession, and one of the Trojans ended up in Levi Blair ended up wrestling that ball away and coming away with it.
So Levi Blair honey badgered that thing away.
That's right.
And then the Trojans take over at their own 10-yard line. 30 seconds left to play. First half, they'll just run it straight ahead. Junior Love not going down easy as he's out across the 15. And a big gain of good gain of about 6 or 7 on first down. Call it 6.
And Trojans don't need to run a play here, and it doesn't look like they're going to. So,
and it looks like this will do it for the first half. Trojans had their chances. They're clinging on to a 6-point lead over Anderson County, but you got to think that they know they could do better. A lot of adjustments to be made in the locker room at halftime, and we'll hope Trojans get those done to come out and turn it on to the second half. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back with the GN Bank halftime show. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health.
With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Tonight, the Trojan Marching Band and Color Guard are performing Burn by Ellie Goldie and Hot to Go by Chappelle Roan. We would like to take a moment to recognize the senior members of the band and Color Guard. Senior members include Jordan Oplotnik, Sarah Rose, Ariana Ramirez, Isabella Walsh, Ariana Saran, Haley Warner, Abigail Ziebert, Caroline Jagels, Valeria Garcia, Stephen Robeson, JC No. Thank you for your service and dedication these last 4 years. We appreciate your talent and contribution to the band, and we will miss you. Band and Color Guard, the field is yours.
I have a goodie bags.
All right. Trojan Marching Band entertaining the crowd here at halftime. This is the GN Bank Halftime Show, brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. And Jess, we'd just like to see the Trojans be a little more physically dominant over this team from Anderson County. I mean, kind of got pushed around last week against Prairie View, and I just expected them to kind of come out and be the more physical team tonight, but really, Anderson County's done a good job of trying to stymie this Trojan offense.
Yeah, my take's going to be very obvious. We're just flat. I mean, there's just not a lot of fire out there, not a lot of people running around hitting people. Anderson County's kind of been more of an aggressor. I know we're leading 6-0. We're going to get the ball here at half, but, man, if we just let a team like that hang around, bad things can happen. We got to come out and enforce our will and just show them who we are.
And, coming out of the locker room down 6-0, they look pretty fired up, and this is a team that's hanging around. The Trojans are allowing them to hang around.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you be fired up? I mean, you was a big point underdog coming in this game, and you've just stuck with them the whole first half.
That Eye on the Game brought to you by Kennar Eye Care. As we take a look back at the first half, Kennar Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. Kennar Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at KennarEyeCare.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these first half stats. Brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie. Dirt's heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. B&B Excavating. Call 620-724-2735. First up for the Girard Trojans, Scott Moore. One big rush for 67 yards. He's been targeted a couple times in the passing game, but they haven't been able to connect. So Scott, one big play, and that's the Trojans' touchdown as they lead it here at the half 6-0. Ben Cullen, 3 carries, 11 yards. He's 3 of 5 passing for 45 yards. And the Trojans like to turn that around in the second half. For Anderson County, really, Cameron Wilson's been toting the rock for him the most tonight. 10 carries, 23 yards for him. Hayden Steele, kind of a dual threat guy for them. 3 carries, 6 yards, 3 receptions for 17 yards. And then their leading receivers, Alex Smith, he's got 2 receptions for 61 yards. And Landon Schilling, the 6'1 junior quarterback, 6 of 14 for 80 yards. Passing the ball tonight, and not a whole lot of offense for either side. The Trojans lead it here, 6-0 at the break. We'll step away for another spot when we come back. Second half action from you here from Frank Jamison Field in Girard Senior Night as the Trojans honor their seniors, and the Anderson County Bulldogs trying to ruin it. Trojans leading by a score. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Communicating with current and potential customers is a must in the world of business. Advertising is nothing more than communication and an invitation. Look no further than Norris Advertising, offering a wide variety of services from billboards, radio across the 4 states, and digital ad services like ZTV, YouTube, geofencing, streaming, and more beyond the local view. Looking to upgrade your storefront? Norris Advertising is your go-to for local digital sign sales. Norris Advertising. Get your ads to work.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in Southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at GirardMedicalCenter.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Alex Smith set to kick it away for Anderson County to start the second half. Trojans won the toss, elected to defer. Corbin Bowen and Scott Moore back to receive for the Trojans. Just wondering. Short kick.
Uh-oh.
Trojans fielded up close. I think that was Siler Salmons. Was that Siler?
It looked like it.
Yeah. Just got down in the fetal position and cradled the ball to sleep.
Yeah, what they did a little squib kick up the middle, kind of an onside type, and Seiler, he read it fine.
Yeah, he backpedaled and kind of got a little tangled
up and fell down, and they're going to run Seiler Salmons out there to start the second half.
I missed kind of his possession, isn't it?
Yeah. He saved it for us.
Salmon's in the pistol. Put a man in motion. The handoff straight ahead. Trojans get a good push there, though. And it's going to be a gain of about 4 with Junior Love. He hit contact after about a yard and just drove the pile forward for another 3.
Yeah, and maybe these Trojans come out and show a little fire and lean on these Bulldogs here and wear them down by this second half.
Call it a gain of 4. Bowen in motion. Salmons again straight ahead with Love across the 45 and finally brought down at about the 47. The ball came out at the last minute. Let's see what they're going to say. I think his progress was way stopped. And Love gets up a little gingerly, and he'll head to the Trojan sideline favoring that left ankle. Ooh, that's not a good sign as he's not able to put much weight on it. He had it taped.
They're going to spot this Trojan ball where the Anderson County guy recovered the ball
and give the Trojans a first down. I'm no accountant, but I don't.
Does that make up for the not first down call earlier? I guess.
Let's just do whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, that's a 4-yard difference in spots.
Oh, they're going to get it back. There's a couple flags on this play as the pitch goes out to Blair, and he gets lit up right in front of the Trojan bench at about the 47-yard line, and there is a Bulldog getting up slow. So
Levi
it's
got
not been the
rocked
cleanest run thing tonight for the Trojans, and Levi Blair, he got
on a play that should have been blown dead as we had 2 men in motion before the snap. Levi's a tough kid. He delivered the hit about as much as he took one. They both got up shaken.
Well, that'll back the Trojans up to their own 44. It'll make it 1st and 15. Legal procedure for the Trojans as Salmons will run the play in from the sideline. They'll put a man in motion. It's Ashbacher. Quick pitch to the outside. Hayden looking for a gap. He's across midfield, spins off one tackle, and then driven out of bounds right at midfield. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for Girard.
Yeah, nice little gain of 6 right there real quick. Just a quick hitter pitch that the Bulldogs was stopping there in the first half. But Aiden makes that first guy miss and gets 6 yards and brings up 2nd and 9.
And 1 brings up 2nd down and 9.
Love appears to be walking okay on that ankle on sideline. That's good. Good news for the Trojans. Handoff straight ahead to Gilmore as he's across midfield, but he'll be brought down short of the stripes, and then there's a flag that comes in late after the tackle.
Gilmore with the carry.
I was watching the coaching staff meet 4 players on the sidelines as someone wasn't lined up in the right spot.
Holding against the Trojans. Back him up again. Self-inflicted. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Will mark it back to the 43.
But it remains 2nd down as Cullen's going to come in to play quarterback.
Nope, Cullen's going to go far side and line up as a wideout.
I mean, Scott Moore's lined up.
Scott Moore's lined up in the quarterback slot. They'll put Bowen in motion. Moore will run far side. Nobody touches him, and he's off again. 40, 30, the 20. It's the Scott Moore show tonight for the Trojans. He's got 2 touchdowns on 2 50-plus yard running plays.
And not only Scott Moore big, he showed some wheels right there. When he got in that open field, I mean, he was leaving Anderson County defenders way behind. Good run by Scott Moore. Give him 6.
Trojans lead at 12-0, pinning this. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. And they've got Love in the backfield behind Moore. They're going to line him up again in this. I don't even want to call it a Wildcat formation. Here he goes again, leading towards the goal line, spinning, and he's in. Trojans up 14-0, 9:13 to play third quarter. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Girard 14, Anderson County 0.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Scott Moore, 2 carries, 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad stat line so far for Scott Moore. As the kickoff fielded by Christopher Barnett. He goes far side, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 31, and that's where Anderson County will take over 1st and 10.
A great kick there by Poland. I mean, he booted it all the way down to about the 5-yard line, but a good return there by Anderson County. Trojans couldn't corral him until he got all the way back out to the 30. So see if this Trojan defense can pick up a little fire from that big long run by Scott Moore and come out and make a stand right here as they're late running the player on.
Schillig in the gun. They'll run a man across. The snap, hands to, I believe that was Wilson. And he's stopped for no gain.
Yeah, that's just that interior lineman, Zach Benzo, there at nose guard, made a big pile. Aaron DeBrava is able to get in on the tackle and stop him for exactly no gain.
So 2nd down and 10 now, 2 wide to the far side. They'll come back against the grain and hand it off. I think that was Steele who got it that time. And he'll pick up about 8 to the 38.
Steele with the carry.
Yeah, good run right there. A little counter play coming across the grain. Levi Blair turned him inside, and not before he could gain 7 yards before Bowen and Ogunbini make the tackle.
3rd down and 2, a long 2. So we take under 8 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Official reset the play clock for some reason.
3rd down and 2 from the 38. Got a 2 tight end set here for Schillig as he's going to hand off. Nope, he'll keep it. Throws it on the outside to Steele, and he makes a man miss, and he's off to the races. And the Trojans track him down from behind, but not before he gets into the Trojan red zone at about the 15. My goodness.
Now, Bowen had to track him down from behind, but they had him corralled at the sideline. He was able to skip through a couple Trojan would-be tacklers and makes a big gain right there.
Gain of 47 on the play. And once again, Anderson County deep in Trojan territory. They haven't been able to score tonight. But they made a couple big pass plays to knock on the door. Hand off to Wilson again, and the Trojans track him down, and short gain, maybe a yard.
Yep. Nothing going through the middle as they turned him back up the middle, and that interior Trojan lineman able to get him.
So bring up a second down and 9 from the Trojan 14. Trojans lead at 14-0. About 6 minutes, 40 seconds to play in this third quarter, and all the scoring for the Trojans has been on big running plays by Scott Moore, a 67-yard run in the first half, and a 57-yard run here just moments ago. Now Wilson working that right side. He's got something going over there, but a flag comes in from the defensive backfield. And we could be looking at a hold out there on the edge. And it is. So it looked like it was going to be a first down for Anderson County, but instead they'll be backed up after the holding call.
Yeah, a couple times that corner's been open. There's been a holding call play called, so probably why that corner gets opened up over there is someone's being held.
They're blocking a little too good.
Yep.
We'll move it back to the 20. Second and 14. Steele in motion to the near side. Schillig back to pass, looking for him. It's tipped away at the last moment as Levi Blair got a hand in there to break that one up.
Broken up by Ogden.
Going to credit that to Ogden, but I think that was Levi Blair.
Yeah, there was a couple Trojans right there, both Ogdenbenny and Blair right there. Either way, it doesn't matter who got their hand on as long as it was a maroon jersey that did.
So I'll bring up 3rd and 14 from the 20. Too wide to the near side. Here's the snap. Quick pitch to the outside. Wilson trying to make something. And he gets across the 15 to about the 14, but it'll bring up a 4th down and 9 from there.
And that's Brokaw tracking him down from behind. Brokaw was just a little tender to get up right there. Hopefully he's just a little winded and not hurt. But it's going to bring up 4th and 8 here. Trojans need a big stop right here.
Clock continues to run. 5.5 to play. Third quarter. 4th down and 9 here for Anderson County. Schillig back to pass once again. Throwing over the top and incomplete. Scott Moore in coverage. That pass intended for Steele. And Moore had a blanket over him coming out of the backfield. And that'll turn it over on down to the Trojans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Yeah, Scott Moore, the Schillig had to throw over the 6-foot-plus-inch Scott Moore and wasn't able to drop it down as Scott had good coverage right there. Always wonder who quarterback's going to be. It's going to be Colin to start this series.
Cullen 3 of 5 for 45 yards in the first half. 3 carries, just 11 yards. Most of the Trojan offense tonight's been supplied by Scott Moore as this one's handed off. Mason Gilmore still running and doesn't quite get past the last defender. Tackled in the open field after a gain of about 9 on the play. It seems like he was kind of surprised that he came that wide open out there.
Yeah, he bounced that from the middle to the outside and had it wide open around the outside. One more guy to beat, he was off to the races.
Instead, we'll have a 2nd down and a long one at about the 23. Lone wide receivers Clark. Now they're going to put Ashbacher in motion to the near side. Back to pass. That pass way too high for Gannon Clark. It's going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, Colin just misfired on that one. He had Gannon in the little, we're going to call it kind of a bubble screen. It's just a wide receiver, a quick hitter out in the flat. Trojans have run it quite a bit here the last few games.
Clark will run off. Corbin Bowen back into the game for Girard. Clock stop with 4:33 to play, third quarter. Got Scott Moore in again at quarterback, and he's just going to push ahead and pick up the first down out across the 25 to about the 28. Let's see where they actually spot this. Oh, they're going to give him all the way out to the 30.
Yep. Just a little wildcat formation again with Scott Moore. Just get another first down, get another set of downs, and continue this drive.
Run the clock. 4:20 and counting, third quarter. Moore now lines up as a wide out here on the near side. Cullen back in the pistol. They'll try and, nope. Cullen will keep. He fakes to Gilmore, and a couple defenders bid on that fake, and then Cullen plunges ahead for a gain of about 3.
Yep, and there again, Bulldog grabbing by the ankle, able to bring Cullen down, or he might have been off to the races. Trojans front 5 are starting to gain control of this ball game.
Call it a gain of 4 on the play. Now they give it to Gilmore, and he fights forward. He'll have maybe a yard, and it'll bring up third down and about 5.
That's Truitt Vermillion for the Bulldogs, who just got in there and got to the mesh point during the handoff, and Cullen and Gilmore just lucky that ball didn't hit the turf.
Trojans taking their time. Play clock down to 15 here. They haven't broken the huddle. Game clock under 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Trojans leading 14-0 over Anderson County. Cullen back to pass. Nothing over on the far side. Now rolls near side. Has Scott Moore at the 45. Makes a man miss. Drags a defender across midfield. He'll be finally pulled down at the Bulldog 45. First and 10 Trojans.
Yep. That was a great job there by Cullen to avoid the rush, get to through his progressions, and find Scott Moore comes open there at the end of the play. Scott Moore, good pitch and catch for a Trojan first down.
Gain of 20 on the play. Moves the chains with 2.5 to play, third quarter. Moore's first reception of the night. He's been targeted a couple of times, but it's the first time Cullen has connected with him. I'll hand this one off to Gilmore across the 45, spinning, and he'll fall forward to about the 42 or the 43.
Brought down by Howie.
Yep, just a short gain there by Gilmore.
One of those keep them honest plays. Under 2 minutes now, third quarter. Gilmore in the backfield behind Cullen. Fumbled exchange, and Ben's able to jump on it as a couple of backs went through, and confusion there. It'll bring up a third down and 11.
They don't know where to spot the ball now.
Call it a loss of 3. Third down and 11 at the 46.
Good job there by Cullen to get on it. He kind of took a licking after he fell on it.
And Trojans need a timeout to talk it over. We'll take one as well. A minute left to play in the third. Trojans leading 14-0. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live. Just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. Trojans looking at a big 3rd down and 11 coming out of this timeout. Had a fumbled exchange in the backfield. Ben Cullen able to jump on it, save the possession. But now the Trojans, after that loss, looking at a 3rd and even longer.
On positive side of the 50-yard line, they could take 2 plays to try to get 11 yards right here.
Yep.
I'd say a lot of that depends on
what happens right here.
This play.
Gilmore in the backfield behind Cullen. Moore lined up to the far side. And Moore gets it on the slant. He's across the 35, across the 30, brought down. And we'll mark him down at the 28. First down, Trojans.
Yep, nice little pitch and catch right there. Get just a slant. They're going to have to pull a player out, I think. Trojans maybe. Do we have a penalty?
There was a gain of 18, but now I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either, but
what is going on?
Evidently there was. Let's see if he can give a signal here.
Well, Trojans, for unclear reasons, backed up to their own 45-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 20 from there. I have no idea what's going on.
I didn't see it. There's a 5-yard.
3rd down and 21.
I probably could have been spot foul, yeah. Must have been a holding.
3rd down 20 for the Trojans from their own 45, so they just keep backing up here on this 3rd down. Cullen back to pass, being pressured. Screen caught by Ashbacher across midfield, spinning, trying to get to the sticks. Ball comes out, and see who was able to get on top of it. I think maybe the Trojans, and he fumbled that forward. Ashbacher's hurt. And he appears to be in a good amount of pain there as Coach Philpott goes out to check on him. And we'll take a quick break here while they take a look at Aiden Ashbacher. 25 seconds to play, third quarter. Trojans leading 14-0. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
Why settle for less than the best?
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Well, a good sight there for Trojan fans as Aiden Ashbacher able to walk off the field under his own power, not limping too severely as trainers keep taking a look at him. There was a penalty Now the Trojans looking at a 4th and 10 at the Bulldog 45. They need to reach a 35 for a first down. Clock continues to run, and Trojans should just let this third quarter run out.
Looks like that's what they're going to do. So Aiden Ashbacher with a heck of a catch in traffic, but as he turned it upfield on that middle screen.
Just a lot of bodies flying around right at about knee level there.
Evidently don't want to speculate, but got to his knee. But that's the end of the third quarter.
Trojans leading it 14-0. 1 quarter left to play. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere.
Let's go, man. 4th and 10 for the Trojans here to start this fourth quarter. Cullen back to pass, being pressured, rolling out, throws it downfield, and the catch is made at the 25-yard line, and they're going to call that a catch by Levi Blair.
No, that's Bowen.
Oh, was that Bowen? Corbin Bowen coming up with it. Sorry, Blair was right there.
Yep.
Bowen making the catch right along the sideline, did a great job of keeping his feet in bounds, falling out, and Cullen put that in the spot where nobody but Bowen was going to catch it.
Yeah, and he just able to lay out, keep a foot in bounds as he corralled that ball. It was a great catch there by Bowen.
Gain of 20 on the play. Trojans with it now, 1st and 10, knocking on the door of Anderson County, and they're going to run a man on late defensively. Cullen in the pistol. Handoff goes straight ahead. I think that was Mason Gilmore. It was on the carry, and he'll have about 3 yards on first down.
If they opened up a little hole, but Bulldog linebacker closed that hole. Front 5 of the Trojans are getting just a short push.
And 3 brings up 7.
Ball rests at the 22. 2nd down and 7. Trojans need to reach the 15 for the first. Gilmore in the backfield with Cullen. Here's the snap. Cullen rolling, looking to pass downfield. Now being pressured, fighting it off, throws this one away in the direction of Blair, but he just threw that one away to avoid the sack, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
Yep, not much Cullen could do there. Trojans are all covered deep. Cullen was pressured, so good job just to throw that to where no one could catch it and have another free down here. Tis the season, isn't it, Josh?
Tis the season for a cough. 3rd down and 7 for Girard. At the Bulldog 22. They'll hand it off straight ahead to Gilmore. He spins off the initial tackle, and he's going to be pretty close to the sticks as he gets it down to about the 16-yard line.
They're going to be about 1.5 yards short. Trojans going to keep their offense on there, and that's a great sign as Aiden Ashbacher comes back into the ball game.
Call it a gain of 6 for Gilmore. Trojans looking at a 4th and a long one. Yeah, see?
It's contagious.
It is. Moore in at quarterback. He'll take the snap. Short yardage situation across the 15. Nobody wants much of that, and Moore gets it down inside the 10 to about the 9.
Yep, that Wildcat.
First and goal.
That Wildcat formation's scored a couple touchdowns, and that time more unable to break it to the end zone, but great job of just getting a first down and a new set of downs.
Call it a gain of 7 on the play. Under 10 minutes left in this one. Trojans trying to push this one to a 3-possession lead. Gannon Clark, lone wide receiver to the near side. They'll hand it off to Levi Blair across the 10, leaning forward, and he'll be down. We'll call it down to about the 8-yard line, a gain of 2 on first down.
Yep, kind of a slower developing play that we're used to seeing right there, but nonetheless, positive yards and brings up second and goal from the 8.
Call it a gain of 1 for Blair. Trojans maybe not wanting to get this all in one play and just let that clock run a little bit with the Trojan offense on the field. 2 backs in the backfield this time behind Cullen is Blair again, a kind of a slow developer as he tried to go off tackle to the left and dropped in the backfield for a loss. Now back to Trojans, back up to the 11, 3rd down and goal from there.
Same play, different direction, worse results.
Right you are. Crowd chanting the Olay chant. Trojans could use a couple of Olays right here. As Cullen fakes the handoff and then dropped. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th and goal from the 11.
At that time, there was just nothing going. He didn't have anybody to hand it off to. And
no Olays.
Yeah, they Olayed it all right. So now, not much going on. Yep, Philpott wants timeout.
We'll take one as well. 7:47 to play. Trojans up 14-0. 4th and goal situation when we come back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
4th and goal for the Trojans from the 11. Cullen takes the snap, back to pass. Going to air it out to the corner. It's picked off. Pass intended for Gannon Clark. And it's intercepted. Trying to get the number of the defender there. I think it was Gunnar Mead, 175-pound, 6-foot freshman. Is that right? Could that be right, Jess?
If they'd get out of the way, I'd tell you.
I don't know. It's probably my big old head in your way. Either way, Trojans turn it over in the red zone. Anderson County going to take over.
Not a good set of downs right there.
No.
Goal
Had
to
it
go.
1st and goal from the 9 and lose 2 yards and throw an interception. Rough. Schillig back to pass. Overthrows his intended receiver by about 9 yards.
Yep, Levi Blair in coverage, running step by step, and had Corvin Bowen over the top as free safety. There was no way he was going to complete that if he would have put it on target.
Trying to get that one to Alex Smith, and No shot. Stops the clock, 7.5 to play.
Now the refs have thrown the ball all the way down to the goal line.
Some Keystone Cop stuff going on out there.
It's something.
2nd and 10 from the 20. 3 wide to the far side. Schillig, quick pitch to Wilson. He's hit hard initially. Spins forward. He might have picked up one on the play as the Trojans were right there to destroy that one.
Yeah, Blake Brokaw shot out of a cannon down the line of scrimmage to hit him and just stopped him for no play.
Third down? Well, it should just be 2nd down, but.
No, this will be 3rd.
Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go with it. 3rd down and 10 now from the 20. Schillig rolling near side, throwing and off. Not even sure that was his intended receiver, but it bounced off number 28 for Anderson County, and that's Reagan Jasper. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Well, I'm not going to jinx Bowen this time and talk about how I want to see him return one. So let's just
keep your trap shut.
Yep, let's not mention that and just hope for a clean exchange here.
That punt is away. It's a pretty good one from Steele. Drives Bowen back to the Trojan 33 where he makes a man miss, makes another miss at the 45, and he's going to be out near midfield before finally being drugged down from behind. I think the Trojans will take over 1st and 10 at their own 49.
Yep, good return there by Bowen. As he fielded that clean, had quite a bit of clean turf in front of him. Trojans with a good field position.
1st and 10 Trojans.
Trojans will take over after their last drive ended with an interception in the end zone. Defense holds Anderson County to a 3-and-out. Now Girard's offense back out at midfield. Cullen with the snap, gives it up to Bowen on the end around, makes a man miss in the backfield, now trying to find the corner, and he shed 3 tackles on that play, picked up about 6 yards.
All on his own is
woof.
He just got to the corner and fought his way down there. And good gain there by Bowen.
Brings up a 2nd down and 4 at the Anderson County 45. Trojans will break the huddle with just over 6 minutes to play in this one. Love in the backfield behind Cullen. And he'll get the carry, and he'll be out across the 40 to about the 39. That's enough for a Trojan 1st down.
Yep, good hard hitter there. About the first time tonight we've seen Love have a hole, and he hits that with his head down, and big gainer for a Trojan 1st down.
Trojans, pretty methodical approach here. They're just trying to eat up as much time as they can. And they have the ball. Moore lined up to the far side. Clark to the near side. Handoff again up the middle to Love. He breaks through the 1st and 2nd level. He's into the backfield at the 5, and they spin him out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. A good run there by Junior Love.
Yep. Same play, he just able to get through there and outrun the defenders. Had one kind of on his back the whole way. They're going to spot that at the 5.
Gain of 25 for Love. They got it at the 4. There
now
we go.
They're going to move it
there
at the
we
4.
go. Don't be stingy. Clark, the lone wide out to the near side. Cullen in the pistol. Here's the snap. Handoff straight ahead to Love as he Tries to push the pile. I think he's going to be just short of the goal line. Probably mark him down at about the 1.
Good job there by the Trojan offensive line. 53, Owen Murphy had pushing the hole for Love to get all the way down to the 1.
Second goal now for the Trojans from the 1. Under 5 minutes to play. Trying to put this one comfortably out of reach. Love stays in the backfield behind Cullen. They'll put Blair in motion. He'll get the pitch to the far side. Blair lowering the shoulder, driving forward. He's in for the touchdown.
Nope, and the late flag comes in. 2 flags. Three flags.
My. So many infractions.
I bet this is moving back about 10. They huddle up.
The Trojans seem pretty determined to get Levi a touchdown tonight.
Yes, they do. Had one there, but it's going to be a penalty. He's going to. Must be different.
The flag
penalties.
I saw came in very late.
There was one on the ground, then another one threw one to match it, and then someone from the far side threw one.
Well, you don't want to be the guy who gets left out of the.
I saw it too.
Flag party.
Yeah. Officials going to break their huddle. Nope. Forgot what we talked about.
Point of parliamentary procedure.
Point of order.
Yep. Holding Trojans. Okay. I don't read lips, Jess.
No, but Philpott's then dead ball foul on them. So they're
going to back the Trojans up and then go half the distance, I think is what I heard.
Coach Philpott's got his hands on his hips like he's not 100% sure.
Who is?
Holding.
So that'll put the ball at the 6-yard line. So Trojans end up losing 5 yards on the flag. Still second down and goal from the 6. Who knows? I'm going to put a question mark in the scorebook.
And should remain second down.
Know what is up? Okay. Yeah. That's what you want, Jess, is question marks in your scorebook.
Yeah. It's kind of been a questionable game from the start. All right, here we go. Second goal from the 6.
Cullen gets a snap. He's going to turn it hand to Junior Love. Nothing fancy, straight ahead. And Love's in for the touchdown.
And no flags. That time the Trojan front 5 drove Anderson County back 6 yards, and Love benefits with the touchdown. Give him 6.
4:20 left to play. Trojans leading it 20-0, pending the extra point over Anderson County. They run a man on late. It is Ashbacher.
Yep.
Whoa, easy, buddy. Ooh, hair trigger over there. High snap, hold is good, the kick is up, and it's off the mark wide left. Trojans lead it 20-0, 4:20 left to play. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620 249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
.420 left to play. Trojans just punched it in from 6 yards out. Junior Love carried it in to give Girard a 20-0 lead. The point after attempt was no good. Now the Trojans just trying to run out the time here on this one and go home with a senior night victory. Would guarantee the Trojans second place in Class 3A District 2, and Jess was drawing a bracket over here / treasure map. Short end over end kick. Is going to take a Trojan hop at the 20 and be fielded. I want to say, was that Wilson? Nope.
23.
That's Owen Rockers. He did a little bit of rocking at the end of that run. 150-pound, 5'11" sophomore. And Trojans bring him down at the 20 or at the 34, and that's where Anderson County takes over here 1st and 10.
Yeah, he ran into Aiden Ashbacher on the kick return team.
And long night for Aiden. They're going to run this one with Wilson, and it looked like it was a bit of a busted play, and the Trojans able to get him stopped there for no gain. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
A whole host of Trojans getting up off that pile. It's 52 and 55, and most of the Trojan linebackers in there to make the stop after just a short gain.
It was at about the 47 or 34 and a half, and now the nose of the ball touching the 35. Minimal gain. Schillig in the gun. And they hand this one off to the second man through, and there's popping down there.
Yep.
As that was Christopher Barnett who ended up with it, but may have wished that he hadn't. So he took a shot in the backfield, and they may have lost about half a yard back to the 34 and a half perhaps. See where they spot it. Nope, exactly where it was before. No gain on the play.
Yep, he took a big hit over there by, I don't even know who made that hit. We'll give credit to somebody, but there's a kind of a reverse play. They handed it off and then handed it back around to the guy coming back around.
Just so if you just tuned in, the Trojans did get a sack tonight. So $1 short stacks tomorrow at Eastside Cafe.
Yes, they did.
I'm going to have to wake up pretty early, I think, if I want to make it for that. Schillig in the backfield. 3 to the near side. Schillig's going to throw, and it's tipped at the last second as Adrian Newton in there to break that one up. And Newton really closed on that one.
Yep, he read the quarterback's eyes and played the ball and able to get his hand in there to knock it down. Good play, Adrian Newton.
Brings up a 4th down and 10. And Anderson County set to punt it away. Steele in to kick it away. Corbin Bowen backpedaling for the Trojans. He'll be back to receive. 2.5 to play. Low snap. Steele gets it. It's blocked. Blocked by Junior Love. He recovers the fumble, and he's in for the touchdown. What a great individual play by Junior Love as he just burst through the line, blocked it with both hands, fielded it on the hop, and ran it in for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So that's a senior night play right there.
Yep, good play, Junior Love. Surely we got a live read for that.
Yeah. Somebody sponsor that? Block, punt, fumble, recovery, touchdown, brought to you by. Gives the Trojans a 26-0 lead. 2:24 to play as Cullen comes on. They're going to go for 2. Love lines up in the backfield behind Scott Moore, and he's just going to keep it. Boom. There's a little more. 28-0 Trojans.
Run by Scott Moore.
That'll take the wind out of your sails. Yeah, I want to go back to that punt block by Junior Love. As he'd been close a couple times this game, but this time he was able to, and that hurts. If you've ever blocked a punt, as a guy's kicking it from a foot or two in front of you as hard as he can, but he was able to keep his wits, fielded it on the one hop, and scampered into the end zone. What a play.
Bounced right back up into his breadbasket, and he just carried it in for the touchdown. That was that's when I may go home and watch and rewind again, Jess.
It's plays like that to get
I'll put it on mute.
Plays like that to get you nominated for player of the game.
That's right. So Zeb Poland on to kick it away for Girard. 2:24 to play. Trojans comfortably in front here, 28-0 over the Anderson County Bulldogs. Poland kick is a high end over end, fielded at about the 13-yard line. Nice return being put together here by Barnett as Blair finally catches up with him, and then the cavalry shows up for the Trojans, but a nice return out to the 43-yard line for Barnett.
Yep, number 11, Garcia, in there to help finish him off. But you're right, a good return as he exploited a hole up the middle.
2:14 to play. It's just been a clock watching exercise here for the entire second half.
4 wide.
Not going to leave any bullets in the gun, Jess. Schillig's pass dropped. It was a little bit behind Aiden Steele, but that was a catchable ball. I'm sure Aiden would tell you that. And he can't come up with a reception, sets up 2nd down and 10.
I'm not so sure maybe it wasn't tipped a little at the line of scrimmage and through the
we'd like to think so, Jess.
Rotation of that ball off a little bit, but nonetheless, Trojans able to get a stop right there.
2nd down and 10. 4 wide again. There's a penalty. I think one of the Bulldogs lined up off sides, and before he could get back, they snapped the ball.
Yeah, he was trying to go backwards.
Yeah, he was going backwards at the snap.
Yep, illegal motion.
Illegal shift. That'll back Anderson County up to their own 38. 2:05 to play.
Junior Love returns as Owen Murphy's going to come take a breather as he was filling in for defensive end.
Three wide in this set. They'll put Steele in motion to the far side. Quick pitch to Wilson, and he's tangled up in the backfield and dropped. Ball came out. Yep. Trojans say they have it, and they do.
Yep, forced fumble there by Levi Blair, forcing the fumble, and looks like Aaron DeBrava comes up with the recovery. Good play there by the Trojan defense.
Yes, that's going to be our hit of the game. Brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If your car takes a hit like Wilson just took from Levi Blair, then take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. Siler Salmons coming into the quarterback slot to start this drive. Trojans leading at 28-0, 1:47 to play in the ball game. Gannon Clark lined up to the near side. Scott Moore far side for the Trojans. Salmons takes the snap, the handoff straight ahead. I believe that was Mason Gilmore. And he'll have about 4 yards on first down.
Yep, nothing fancy there. Just the old dive play up the middle to get 4 yards and keep the clock running. And it's good to see Salmons back into the game after that 2-game hiatus with his shoulder injury. like to keep all your players as healthy as you can coming down the playoff stretch run here.
Second down and 6 down for the Trojans from the 34. And whistles, they blow this one dead. Trojans may have had legal procedure. And they do. Make it second down and 11 at the 39.
I don't have an 82 on my roster.
Well, whoever he is, he's in big trouble, Jess. Clock stopped at 56 seconds. Trojans could kneel on it and run this one out, but they're going to keep chopping wood here. Salmons, hand up straight ahead to Gilmore, pushing the pile, and Mason's out to the 32. A gain of 7.
Just a good hard run up the middle. It's going to bring up a third down, though.
3rd and 4 now for the Trojans, and I don't think they got to. They got to run a
one
play.
More, yep. I just taking a look over there, and the play clock and game clock's a couple seconds away from one another, so.
Salmons in the pistol. 5 seconds on the play clock. Take the snap. Again, Gilmore falling forward to the 30. Call it a gain of 2, and that'll do it.
And that should be it.
Trojans win it 28-0 over Anderson County here on senior night. And at times it wasn't pretty, but Trojans take advantage of the big plays when they need them. And they come out of here with the win. They'll take second place in Kansas Class 3A District 2. Where's that put them on your treasure map, Jess?
Well, it's going to put them in
the playoff.
The 5 through 8 seed.
Well, there we go. The top half.
It should all but guarantee maybe a home game.
Well, that would be nice. We'll see how it all shakes out with the
can't guarantee
officials at Acacia. And we know we won't be traveling to Garnett. We know that.
We won't be on the roof.
No, on top of the press box, on top of the hill. I swear, you can see Salina from up there.
I said Colorado, but
yeah, well, I think that's a bit ambitious. Trojans win it 28-0. We'll step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Eastside Cafe postgame show. Speaking of Eastside Cafe, Trojans got a sack tonight. $1 short stacks tomorrow at Eastside Cafe. We'll see you there. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live. Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the 4 States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
The first one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I hang on to that one too, so let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs. You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com. From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans come out on top tonight, 28-0 over Anderson County on senior night. Trojans get some big plays from Scott Moore, a punt block, touchdown by Junior Love. This is the Eastside Cafe postgame show brought to you by Eastside Cafe. Experience the best breakfast in town 6 days a week at 120 South Ozark Street in Girard. Proud supporters of Trojan Athletics, and I don't want to belabor the point, Jess, but the Trojans got a sack tonight. That means $1 short stacks tomorrow at Eastside Cafe. I'll see you there, Jess. And right now we're pleased to be joined by head coach Neil Philpott. And coach, a shutout by your defense, some big plays by your offense, and then that punt block by Junior Love. Talk about the perfect bounce right up into the breadbasket.
Yeah, there's a learning point in there too, but that was a very nice play on his behalf. But I thought hats off to our defense, because there were some times in that game that they were put in some bad spots, or they'd given up big play and they responded. Bend don't break. And it's hard to get a shutout, and so hats to them for really fighting and competing and staying in there. Like I said, bending but not breaking all night. So offensively, I felt like we had a hard time kind of getting a rhythm, but we were able to do enough and kind of maintain some possessions and make some conversions that we shouldn't have been in. Some third longs, we got penalties that put us behind the sticks a little bit, and there was some. That's frustrating, but played better. Not our best game, but we played better, and it never felt really good. But until about 28-0, with about 2 minutes left, you kind of felt like I don't know. You just didn't feel like you were doing what we had to or could do, but we were doing enough. So hats off to our kids. I think our kids played hard the whole night. I don't think that was a problem. So good for them on that. That usually will get you to good things.
Well, Scott Moore tonight, 4 carries, 138 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad average.
Yeah.
And a couple of big runs. You guys have been using him more in that kind of wildcat formation. And, man, you just think an athlete like that, you want to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, and that's part of it. Like I said a couple weeks ago, when we Coach Tyree kind of brought that up and did some things out of it. We've got a handful of plays out of it that we can run that doesn't really change a ton for too many people, but we're trying to get him touches, and he is a good athlete. He's fast, he's big, he's smart. So it's a good spot for him to be in, where we can do some different things with him. But hats off to our other guys, because they're playing some positions that they don't normally play. Levi Blair's been playing tight end now. Hadn't done that since his freshman year, but he, guys are willing to do whatever they need to help. So that's where it needs to be.
Well, second place in the district, headed off to the playoffs. What's your point of focus this week in practice?
I don't know. It's not about who we play. It's about how we play. And so that's what our kind of MO is every week. We want to make sure we're trying to play our best. So this is kind of right now, at this point, fits that mold just fine. I don't know who we're playing, but we got to get better. So
whoever they are, they better look out.
Well, we got to get better. We haven't played, like I said, I don't think we've reached our ceiling. And a couple weeks ago, we played really, really well. Last week, we did not play really well. Getting back on the right side of things tonight. So we've got room for improvement, and we've got to find every little bit we can, because if you don't put your best foot forward this time of year, you'll get beat. So you can't afford to slip up. So we gotta be ready to go.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the win tonight. A big win for the Trojans on senior night. They take second in Class 3A District 2 and headed into the playoffs, and we'll find out from our Acacia overlords who we'll see next week, and look forward to that one.
Yep.
All right, that's head coach Neil Philpott. Our coach interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Serving the area for over 30 years, stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. We'll take a quick break, come back, get your player of the game, put a bow on this one from here in Girard. Trojans on top of the Bulldogs tonight, 28-0 on senior night. You've been watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh, or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
Communicating with current and potential customers is a must in the world of business. Advertising is nothing more than communication and an invitation. Look no further than Norris Advertising, offering a wide variety of services from billboards, radio across the 4 states, and digital ad services like ZTV, YouTube, geofencing, streaming, and more beyond the local view. Looking to upgrade your storefront? Norris Advertising is your go-to for local digital sign sales. Norris Advertising. Get your ads to work.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back to the Eastside Cafe post-game show. Trojans come out on top tonight over the Anderson County Bulldogs, 28-0 here on senior night. And Jess, it's time to talk player of the game. And man, you know, we tossed around a couple names, but I don't know.
I don't have a coin. I just going to flip
Scott Moore had 4 carries for 138 yards, Jess, and 2 touchdowns.
Yep. And
I mean, it's hard to not
I
have
agree.
that guy as your player of the game.
My argument's going to be Junior Love with a rushing touchdown, a punt block, and a touchdown, and a couple. Yeah,
a couple real big stops against that. He really kind of blew up that running game tonight from his defensive end spot.
I'm going to go out on a limb and let's go co-player of the game, Scott Moore, Junior Love.
All right, that player of the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of highways 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Let's step away for a final break of the broadcast. Come back, put a bow on this one from here in Girard. Trojans win it 28-0 over Anderson County, and they're headed to the playoffs, ranked number 2 out of Kansas Class 3A District 2. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey.
Eastside Cafe postgame show. Jess and I are trying to gaze into the tea leaves to try and see who the Trojans may play next week in the playoffs. And might be Burlington?
Might be.
We don't know.
I was shaking my magic 8-ball around, and
my sources say no. Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. For Jess Murphy, for Daryl McLeod in Mission Control, and Sarah Goebel, our camera operator. We all want to thank you for joining us tonight here for senior night in Girard as the Trojans win at 28-0 over Anderson County. Likely to host first round of the playoffs here in Girard, and we're all happy for that, to be in this climate-controlled environment here at Frank Jameson Field, and probably won't be so lucky in the future. But we've enjoyed it all season long. And you got something, Jeff?
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody, if you're not doing nothing about after you get done eating short stacks at East Side tomorrow morning, that Sub-State Volleyball's here in Girard.
Yeah.
Girls got a good chance of getting through, so if you're not doing nothing, come up and watch. It starts at 1 o'clock.
Make a lot of noise. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Frank Jameson Field. Trojans win it 28-0, moving on to the playoffs. Volleyball tomorrow here in Girard. If you're in town, make sure you stop in and support the girls. And it's been a pleasure this season. And we'll see y'all next week for the postseason as the Trojans move on into the playoffs, finish second in the district with this win over Anderson County. For Jess Murphy, Daryl McLeod, and Sarah Goebel, I'm Josh Lettner. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks for watching. From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at Varsity.